Hello my gorgeous makeup loving friends, how's it going? Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, hi, my name is Teresa. Today I'm looking at the Bella Beauty Blog LLC. I know, long name of a company, but I'm looking at their The Poison Garden palette. This was kindly gifted to me by the rather wonderful Wilma from the Wilma Finger Do Review. So Wilma, I do love you very much, and this video is dedicated to you, and I did this with it. Anyways, you're probably all like, that's very nice, Teresa, but what does the palette look like? My friends, it's glorious. That's what it looks like. So, if you've seen my videos before, this is a Rate It or Slate It. I do some swatches, I do a tutorial of this look, and then I do a review. So if that sounds like something that you are interested in, then do please keep on watching. I want to say that I'm functioning on 3 hours sleep, but I'm not actually functioning at all. But I did only have 3 hours sleep. The bags for life thing apparently I'm taking very seriously. Anyways, this is the Poison Garden palette by Bella Beauty Blog. And the gorgeous, magnificent, splendiferous, I have to make up words, Wilma from the Wilma Finger Do Review gifted this to me because she's amazing. And now I assume that I owe her a liver or a kidney or, I don't know, like my soul. I'll be honest, it's pretty besmirched at this point. Anyways, look at this. Look at this gloriousness. We talked about it on Releases and Rants, and I was like, well then. Do you know what I like about this? It's almost like two separate 9 pans. Like you can see how that functions together and how that functions together. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to swatch them as 2 separate 9 pans. Like that's my idea. So let's, oh, the formula's nice. This is my first little swatcheroo. And yes, I know I'm greasy and gross. You're lucky. Anyways, we have Poison Ivy, Poison Oak, Datura, forgive me if I get pronunciations wrong, Bitter Nightshade, bitter, can't relate. I'm like such a bitter person. I'm like, anyways, whatever. Oh, there's a black in here. Yes. Exciting. We have Poison Hemlock. Nice. Autumn Skullcap. Put you here. That's nice. It's like a baby poop. Which, unless it's involved in makeup, not like baby poop in makeup, but the colour of. You know what I mean? Please tell me you know what I mean. Hellebore, which is what I am. Hella boring. Delphinium is this one. Oh, that is nice. And Belladonna. Oh well. Look at that. The pigment on that. That is good pigment. Dem's good pigment. I mean, I'm going to like this palette anyway. I'm one of those ones that I get sentimental. If somebody has gifted me something, I'm like, oh, I just end up loving it. It's just how I am, you know? Ooh. Okay. Now we're on to, oh, that's it. Sorry, I got distracted. Okay, we have Lantana, which is essentially a glitter. So I'm gonna, oh, it doesn't really go, oh, okay, there we go. Don't mind the swatch too much because obviously with glitter you have to put it on in a really specific way. I'm just giving you an idea. Then we have Scylla Puraviana. I was not good with biology. Not in that way anyway. Rosary Peas. Ooh, this looks like a good red. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Poison Parsnip. If you're in my Patreon group, you will know that there was an occasion where I tried to get Sahil to pronounce the word parsnip and he cannot pronounce, well, he couldn't. And he kept calling it a pardon snip. And it's the cutest thing. Actually got like a, I like that. That is nice. I actually got like a voice recording of him going, pardon snip. And it's honestly just the cutest thing in the world. I will fight people who don't agree with me on that. you know, just saying. Then we have Poison Sumac. Yeah. Castor Bean. Wisteria. Oh, like where the housewives lived. Deadly Nightshade. That's a good pigment, isn't it? And the very last one, Wolfsbane. Let's give it a proper stash. A moustache. Imagine if somebody had a mustache that was actually this gammy. It is very much like 13-year-old teenage boy trying to grow a moustache. Anyways, this is the whole thing. It's very grungy, very murky. Nom nom. I am excited. Very excited. So, you know the drill. The next part is me smashing it onto my face. Not like this, but in a different way. In a logical way. I don't know why my skin is super red and blotchy today, but this is what you're getting. Who knows? Anyways, I'm taking the Jessup 223 and I'm going into this beautiful grungy green shade, and it's called Autumn Skullcap. Ah, yes. Well-known Autumn Skullcap. Actually, I know nothing about flora or fauna. Very bad at these things. Oh, dipped into the wrong colour. Oh no. Be grand. There we go. So you can see it's just this lovely, lovely, lovely kind of poop green. Really is the best way to describe it. Oh, I'm all about this life. Look at that. No bother. Very, very simple. Taking this again, and I'm going into Poison Oak. Not literally into Poison Oak. Is there Poison Oak in Ireland? Like, I was trying to even think, you know, like, I grew up on American TV and they'd say, like, Poison Ivy. And I'm like, do we have Poison Ivy in Ireland? We have nettles. Jesus, you didn't want to get stung with a nettle, but, like, I don't think we have any Poison Ivy. I'm not a very outdoorsy person. I like inside. It's clean. But yeah, the fabulous, wonderful Wilma got this for me. And I so appreciate it. Like, she just knows what I like. Very much appreciate it. Wilma, if you don't know her, is an annoyingly talented drag artist, drag queen. I have to say artist, actually, because, I mean, if you see her stuff, that's what she is. She's an artist. Like, that's end of. I'm taking, yeah, it is a Clean Beauty Bay brush because I put it through the colour switch, and it's HG Crease. And I'm just gonna swish back and forth. I swish my brush back and forth. I swish my brush back and forth. There we go. But they blend pretty nicely. But yeah, Wilma's channel is fabulous. She does a lot of stuff on like drag. She has her like movie chinwag type things. I love the movie ones. I really, really do. But my favourite video recently was her chinwag with my girl Elena. Oh my god, like I was just in heaven watching the two of them. I was like, yes! Two people that I care about very, very much on my screen at the one time. It's very exciting. I'm taking this Beauty Bay brush and it's in Strikeout. Look, it's just essentially a pencil brush, and I'm going into the annoyingly gorgeous Poison Parsnip, or as my partner calls it, Bond Snip. Bond Snip. So cute. Like, ugh. How is he just... ugh, I can't cope with his cuteness. And he'll be like, Teresa, I'm a grown man, stop calling me cute. I'll be like, well, gotta stop being cute before I stop calling you cute. You know, them's the rules, man. Them's the rules. So I'm now taking this blending brush again and just gently swishy swishy. This is a really messy but strangely structured look. Because I wanted to recreate sort of a look I had done before, but with different colours. So that was my idea. Same kind of liner brush again, and this time I'm going into Datura. Yeah, Datura. Datura's the matter with you? I don't know. Look, best not to ask these questions. And I'm just popping it there, kind of between the two greens. Yeah, that'll do nicely. to do. And same brush again, and this time I'm going into Poison Ivy. Yeah, the one that we all grew up knowing about, but I wouldn't be able to identify it because, again, I'm not American, so I didn't grow up with these things. I would imagine it's nasty though. I imagine it's very unpleasant to get, you know, in with a bunch of Poison Ivy. I was trying to find a brush, couldn't find it. There we go. Anyways, taking this blending brush again and just swishy swishy. It's a very lazy look. Shh, don't tell anyone. I don't know what I'm doing. Whee! Anyways, whatever, it's grand. So just have a little swish back and forth. And you know what? That'll do, pig. That'll do. I'm taking the Jessup 223 again, and this time I'm going into Belladonna. I don't know what it is about blues these days, but it seems that I cannot find a blue that'll kind of like stick on, like that will actually stay there and like not lose a chunk of pigmentation when it's blended. Anyone else having that problem, or is it just me? Probably is just me. Oh well. This is a haphazard look at best. Same blending brush again and just swishy swishy through here. Whee! You can see what I mean, it kind of blends away a little bit. Don't love it, but sure, look, whatever, it's grand. Like, you know, first world problems. Taking the 223 again, and I am going into Delphinium, which sounds more like it's a body part than anything. Although, when I was a teenager, yes, I was once a teenager, we had to go to this thing, I want to say it was in Galway, I'm not very good with geography, but they made us go to this place which they called Delphi Resort. It is not a resort. Like, there was nothing like resort-y about it. There was a lot of mud involved. I did not like that. It was like an excursion, and I was wet and gross and so uncomfortable. I did not like that. I don't like those sort of things. I just don't. So I'm taking the blending brush, going back and forth again. I am very much an inside creature. Like, I'll go into nature every so often. Like, it's nice, but like, you know, all I'm saying is we build houses for a reason, you know. I'm taking the liner brush again, and this time I'm going into Poison Hemlock. I do like the theme of the poison. I'm just going to smack that on there. Right, with absolute, like, reckless abandon. There is no precision here. And swishy swishy. Be grand, like, grand. I'm just living for the greeny bits here. Like, I want to marry it. I'm going to take this and I'm going to go into the Poison Hemlock and into Belladonna again. So just swish the two and just pack it and blendy blend. Blendy blend, because I don't want to get rid of too much of the colour. And that's it. I don't want to blend any further because it just falls away then. This is like doing makeup on speed for Elena or Tia. No shade. Or is there shade? Who knows? Anyways, I'm going into Hellbore, which is this black, and I'm also going into Delphinium at the same time. So I'm taking the two on the same brush and just kind of packing it out here. And then blendy blendy. There we go. Because future Teresa is going to blend all of that together. Future Teresa does all of this sort of thing. She's really good at that. And sorting out taxes and bills and just general life stuff, you know? Just leave her to it. Anyways, I'm going to go and cut the crease now, and we'll come back in a little bit. Honestly, my tagline should just be attainable beauty at this point. Anyways, the cut crease is on. I put some more primer down just to help. And I am taking my much beloved Jessup 237. Are we surprised? No, not really. And I'm going into this absolutely gorgeous shade. It is called Deadly Nightshade. And it is deadly in the sense that it is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, And I'm just going to smack that on there. And I do the liner afterwards because I've actually figured out that kind of works a bit better. Yeah. So, look, I'm still learning stuff. I at no point claim that I know stuff. I do not. Oh, I am bluffing with confidence. Well, not that much confidence, but you know, like vague something. Jess, do you know, right, here's my thought. I'm going to say it. Right, I joined, like I've been obviously on YouTube for a long time as a viewer, and I still love watching people's videos, but I started my own channel 2 and a bit years ago, and the whole thing was, hey, I want to meet people who are part of a makeup community that are supportive and kind and blah 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 blah. And like, my lord, have I ever, like, it's nuts. And Wilma is one of them. Like, Wilma is just like an incredibly lovely, kind, caring, considerate person. And like, even if you watch her videos, the way that she talks about things is so balanced and kind and fair, because she does a lot of reviews like of Drag Race and stuff. I just think she's wonderful. So she's just one of the members of this community that I've gotten to know, and I'm very happy about it. So I'm taking the Jessup 237 and I'm going into Wolfsbane, and I just keep thinking of Harry Potter, you know, like, and I'm gonna pop that on. So this is sort of a very weird kind of recreation of a look that I once did, but not really. It's a nod to a look that I did with the Kaleidos Nebula palette. Same sort of vague shape of the eye look, but obviously different colours, different palette, different sort of placement. But I'm even using the same like liner, like the Suva in Scrunchie, by the way, is the pink. And I've used the Glisten Cosmetics Pride in like part of the Pride palette for the purple, but then I put a bit of the OPV glitter on top. Ugh, my god, if you haven't gotten an OPV glitter, where have you been? Actually, I think I might, once I start getting paid in the new job, I might put together a little giveaway for my patrons of like maybe 2 OPV glitters of their choice, because I think that'd be nice. Because sure, why not? Why not? Share the love, share the something, as long as it's not, you know, I don't know, herpes or something. Anyways, I am taking this Morphe M562 and I'm just going to gently swish back and forth. Nothing massive. Like I said, this is a frighteningly simple look. Frighteningly simple. Yeah, I mean, there. That's that bit. And feck off, put a bit of the liner on, and do a bit of the last bit of the cut crease. Could not be more simple. Unless I just did one colour. Actually, that's a lie. It could be simpler if I did a one eyeshadow colour look. But yeah, this looks like a lot of effort, but it isn't. Is what I'm trying to say. Okay, more cut creases have been done, and I've been messaging Brianna in the midst of this, and she's too bloody lovely. Gah. Sorry. Anyways, you know what you did. You. Anyways, I have the Jessup 237, and she's just coming back to me now. I'll message you in a second. And I'm going into Poison Parsnip, or, you know, as Sahil calls it, Poison Parsnip. And just popping that there. Like I said, I'll be going back over it later, so no massive issue there. Go away, glasses. Or maybe don't go away, because I do actually need you to see. I do not think these things through. Can pop that there. Oh, you're so pretty. You're so very pretty. I'm saying to the green eyeshadow, not to me. I am not that vain. Implying I have a certain amount of vanity. But then everyone kind of does. Everyone kind of does. So popping that there. Actually, right, because I was thinking about, you know, vanity, and obviously narcissism comes from, you know, Greek mythology and Narcissus, who fell in love with his own reflection and eventually died because he was like, I can't leave, I'm so beautiful, must keep looking at myself. Like, well, just get a bloody mirror, mate, you know? Can't relate, like, cannot relate to that level of, like, happiness with oneself. Just using this shader brush, and I'm going into Poison Hemlock. I'm not taking a lot of it, really. I'm just popping that there. Just kind of there. See, it gives that little bit of an icy sort of a feel. But it got me to thinking, I promise, sometimes the things I say do make sense. Taking this Oliva 238, and I'm now going into rosary peas. Yeah. But it got me thinking about, you know, the origin of words, and I came across this TikTok, and she said about how actually the word clue comes from Greek mythology, and it's to do with one of the myths, can't remember which one, but he was like stuck in a maze, and the way that he got out was he had gone in through the maze with like a ball of wool or a ball of yarn, which used to be called a clue of yarn, and that's where we got the word clue from. Which I thought was really kind of interesting. I was like, oh my god, did not know that. So now you must know it also. So welcome to my mind brain. Same brush again, and I am going into Deadly Nightshade, which I could have 5 tubs of, along with the parsnip one. I do like actual parsnips as well though, by the way. If anyone wants to make me some nice roast parsnips. God, I love a bit of a roast parsnip. You know, with like, I just love roast veg actually. Oh, should I make that at the weekend? Should I make that when the girls are over? I don't know. I don't know. Taking a bit more of the red again, just to really amp up that colour. Do I know what I'm doing? Absolutely not. When have I ever known what I was doing? Absolutely never. And I'm just going to pop over here. I promise that there's a reason for this. No, there isn't. I don't know what I'm doing. Anyways, I am taking this Sigma silicone brush. Super, super handy if you for pressed glitter. Because I am going into the pressed glitter. It's called Lantana. Now, I think this is weirdly where the palette goes down a little bit, which I don't mind. So I'm not a big pressed glitter fan. Like, I mean, I know, I do like it, but I wouldn't be like, oh my god, that'll make me be so annoyed at the palette. So, but I figured when it was in the palette, I should use it. So, oh god, I just let a big chunk of it fall down. Oh well. There you go. I do realise I like sent my last message to Brianna was like, you're too bloody lovely, but I need you to do one thing. And I've just left her in suspense because I'm the worst person. But it's a nice thing that I want to say to her. At least I think so. I don't know. I'm not very good at these sort of things. Oh, that looks pretty. Is that just me or does that look pretty? Oh, I like this. I feel very autumnal. This is nice. I'm just taking a bit with my finger now because, do you know why? I don't. But I'm doing it anyway. Like I said, this isn't the best pressed glitter. I hate to say it, but like the pressed glitter that's in the Scepter palette is actually pretty good. I mean, not amazing, but it's pretty good. But do you know what? Still wouldn't kick this out of bed for eating a bag of crisps. And like I said, if they ate a bag of crisps, they just have to make sure that they share it with me. Which does remind me, I need to make sure I have a load of crisps in the house when the girls visit. I'm going to have to do a big shop. I eventually found it. It's the Morphe M562 and I'm going into the parsnip shade again and I'm just going to go back and forth here. Whee! That'll do, right? Yeah? Anyways, I'm going to feck off, finish off the rest of this, put on the rest of my face and we'll have a little chat about it in a bit. I'm back! Look! Do you know what? For a double cut crease, I didn't put an awful lot of effort into it and I like that. Anyways, I had a little bit of trouble with my purple liner, but that's more just I'm old and my lids crease. It's nothing to do with the liners, it's a me problem. Anyways, I'm going to zoom you in now so you can see the finished eye look. And I did add some little flutterbys. So this is the finished look. So you can see there, it is quite a subtle sort of a double cut crease. It's grungy. I love that pink liner, let's be real. And I'll take off the glasses. Probably already have indentations, I can't tell. But this is the finished look-see. So if you look at this eye, that's what it all looks like. Do you know what? I don't think it's bad. Like, I quite like the look altogether. So in the end, I obviously created quite a quintessential Teresa look, but what did I think of this palette? Like I said, this is now, like, I'm emotionally invested in this because it was given to me as a gift from somebody very lovely, so it's now my friend. However, I'm going to slip that aside and actually say what it is that I think of this. Okay, I kind of said the blue here, it's a belladonna. I did use an awful lot of the shades. I think there's only like 1, 2, 3, 4 shades that I didn't use in the entire palette. That's not bad. Anyways, the shade belladonna, I don't know what it is about blues these days. I pack them on and they stay for a little bit, but then as soon as I blend, they go thump. So that's one of those shades that kind of does this. The Delphinium is much better at sticking, even though there's kind of like glitter particles. So if that's something, it's not like glitter particles, but there's like a little bit of sparkle. It's a matte sparkle, which is like an oxymoron. But anyways, yeah, belladonna isn't as good as it could be, in my opinion. This red, holy Moses, very, very pigmented. If you're looking for a red eyeshadow, that's excellent. Poison Parsnip. I just want a massive pan of that and I want to bathe in it. It is beautiful. I was kind of let down by Lantana. It's a pressed glitter. However, it wasn't as good as, for example, some Profusion ones. I know. That being said though, I mean, let's face it, you know, if we take that out, it's still a very cohesive palette. Like you won't go wrong for like want of this shade. So I'm not wildly bothered. I think Datura and Poison Ivy look quite similar on the eye. There needs to be a slight bit more deviation. I think this could have been that little bit more deep to really make that resonate. A very good black. So all in all, I think actually a really lovely palette. If you like the look of this, I think you will really enjoy it. It blended really nicely. I didn't have to work very hard with it, which is obviously a massive plus for me because I'm lazy. I would give this a 9 out of 10. I think it's very, very good. I mean, like I said, there's only some minor things, but all in all, yeah, I love this. Would I have bought this for myself? Hells yeah. It was on my list. It was on my list. And if this left in the morning, would I want to have it again? Yeah, just, can I be real? For Poison Parsnip and Deadly Nightshade. In all seriousness, they are actually like ridiculously beautiful. But anyways, that's it. That's the whole kit and caboodle. Do please like, comment and subscribe. Turn on that notification bell because, you know, you'll see more of hand movements. Ooh. Do please share because sharing is caring. Unless, of course, it's an STD, in which case, you know, wrap it up. Don't be gross. But that's it. That's the end of the video and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.